Hey, once again, Mary Gillespie with Student Reviewed out of Phoenix, Arizona, and I am with
Zach Robinson. I am the composer of a few things. I did the show Cobra Kai on Netflix. I did I do Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man on Disney Plus, and what else do I do? Twisted Metal on Peacock, which is also at Comic-Con. They have a big activation here today, actually, which I need to go check out. They've got like big bumper cars. Yeah.
Oh, it's fun. Where is it at?
The side, I walked by it. It's kind of on the main drag out there, so I gotta go see it.
Yeah. Gotta go see that too. Do they have any of your music on it?
Maybe. Honestly, maybe. They might. They might.
They just might have.
Yeah, I know that they have music of mine at the activation downstairs, like on the floor. So I want to check that out too.
So music is really important for a show. I heard in the panel, I think you were the one talking about it, that you guys actually used a live orchestra. I had no idea.
Yeah.
How do you do that? I mean, how do you get all of those pieces together or whatever it is that you're doing?
It takes a lot of management. It takes a lot of non-musical skills. It takes like producerial skills. So like getting an orchestra to play, it's yes, you write for the orchestra, and not every project calls for orchestral writing, but this one did. And once you decide that you're going to use the orchestra, you need to get the music over to them. You need to have someone who's an orchestrator who takes the music from your computer, puts it onto paper for the musicians to read. We record our orchestra in Budapest, so it's and they have a great operation there, and we have like a full kind of production suite and setup with a lot of people and a lot of moving parts to like help us record the whole thing.
Can I pause you?
Yes.
I promise to bring him back. We just have a photographer to leave in a minute, and I
Okay.
get one.
And here we go. So, I don't remember what our question was.
About the orchestra, but I'd finish my thought on that.
Okay, good. So the other thing is that some of the projects that you're working on or have worked on, are any of them related to a book? Are they from?
Spider-Man's a comic.
It is a comic.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
The reason I ask this is because I'm always interested to see if let's say that you're going to do this in the future, would you read the book first?
Yeah.
You would.
I would.
To get a feel for it?
Yeah.
And hear the little voices in your
Yeah,
head sing the
and hear music in my head
Yes,
too, probably.
exactly.
Yeah, I totally think so. I think it's important to do that. I mean, I've worked with a lot of IP, whether it's Spider-Man or Karate Kid or whatever, and Karate Kid, like when we got hired on Cobra Kai, I watched the Karate Kids just to like, internalize that. But yeah, it's actually funny that you say that now. I just don't think I've ever done anything that was adapted by a book. I've done a video game, I've done, other movies and comics, but haven't done a book.
I never book. And the reason I ask is because they're doing so many movies now that are based
definitely. Yeah.
And I'm a book.
Me too, honestly.
What do you use for inspiration when you're doing this?
Honestly, anything. Like, I listen to tons of music. I watch a lot of movies. I listen to podcasts. I read a lot of books. I always find inspiration in kind of like all these elements in my life. And it doesn't always have to be music. Like, sometimes I'm inspired by clothes or by, I don't know, like an audiobook that I'm listening to or something. And then I try to channel that somehow into my writing. I often don't have writer's block. I feel like I generally can just sit down and write something. It doesn't have to be good, but I just write it. And exactly, like I would actually say like 80% of it's not good, but I always start out that way maybe, and then it takes some time for me to like get to a place where I'm feeling really confident about it. So taking the things that I'm inspired by and like putting them into music, it's just something I've like just developed throughout my career, still developing.
How did you get into this career?
I studied music composition in school, and I came back to LA. I'm from LA, and I grew up there. Went to school in Chicago, came back, and I got a job pretty quickly working for another composer as an apprentice. And we worked on some really big movies like Frozen and the Peanuts movie and Muppets and Ant-Man and like tons of really cool stuff. And I kind of cut my teeth there, and eventually spread my wings and things just, there's a lot of toiling and a lot of like kind of waiting for something to hit, and in the meantime you're doing odd jobs and stuff, and then eventually projects like Cobra Kai showed up and kind of changed everything for me.
I think I might have asked this, I'm not sure because we got split. Do you read the scripts first and do the music, or do you kind of think,
It depends on the project. Some directors, if you're hired early enough, then yeah, maybe you'll read the script. Most of the time composers aren't even hired that early, especially if you don't know the team, it's a new team. So I don't often read the scripts unless it's for like a movie with someone I've worked for and they get excited and they want me to read it and like maybe come up with some ideas. There's a few things. I do the show Matlock on CBS with Kathy Bates, and the ending of the first episode of that I actually composed to the script because the showrunner requested that. They wanted something for just to kind of get the gears going that was inspired by the last kind of like 2 pages of the script. And it actually worked really nicely. Once we put it to picture, it was kind of nice. So you knew it was meant to be. Yeah.
Well, good. Well, that's all I have.
Great.
So thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.